All right, so we scoped out a little place here. It's pretty flat in this area here. That'll be good. You could put down a tarp and sleeping bag. We're blocked off. This area of land is blocked off. It's a triangle piece of land, and it's blocked by the highway, the railroad tracks, and the river. So there's probably seldomly going to be anybody walking through here unless they walk over the railroad tracks. So most likely at nighttime there'll be nobody coming through here. So it'll be a good little place. Now we just have to, if we're going to have a fire, we have to keep the fire down low so the people on the highway don't see it, and also the trains going by. But other than that, we should be pretty good. It might be a little bit noisy, but that's all right. That's all right. All right, the shelter's built. Now it's time to collect some wood and cook something good. It's a little makeshift, but it's not calling for rain, so it doesn't have to be too extravagant. What I've set up is basically a small little semi A-frame. What I can do is, if it does rain, I can take this outside one and put it down more like an actual A-frame. So right now I have it out a little bit so I can sit down, enjoy the view, and get some fresh air. All right, the firewood is cut. I dug the hole down pretty deep because just on the other side there you could see the highways there. So just on the horizon I can see the cars going by. So if I had a fire that was above the ground, they would be able to see that too. So I'm going to keep my fire really small. I cut really small pieces of wood, and I'm going to keep the fire small so the flame just comes to the top of the ground. And keeping it small so there's very little smoke. So we'll see how that works. I haven't put my sleeping bag and my pad out yet. I'm gonna wait till it gets a little bit darker, because if someone comes by and says anything, you're not supposed to be here, whatever, it's easy to just take the tarp, throw it in the bag, and off we go. But yeah, so until it gets dark, we'll leave it like that. But I will start the fire, and I'm gonna do it the Canadian way. So in order to light a fire the Canadian way, you need a few things. You're gonna need a bow drill, but not just any bow drill. You're gonna need a hockey stick bow drill. So yeah, Get yourself a hockey stick. You thread some paracord through, and there you go. You got a hockey stick bow drill. So, fire's going. We won't keep it going that long because we don't want to create too much smoke, because we are close to the road and we are close to the railroad. So I'm just gonna cook up some hot dogs. I'm gonna make a salad, and yeah, time for dinner. All right, so got a couple hot dogs on the go, 2 cooking still, have some salad, ready to rock. Dinner time. The fire's still going, but it's basically just the coals burning in the hole. So very little smoke, and keeping a low profile over here. Actually, earlier there was a few kids out here. They saw me over here, and they just kept to themselves. I guess they're up to something, and you know, it's a spot, I guess, where you can get away and kind of do something your parents don't agree with, something like that. All right, so these hot dogs are good, the salad is good, we're good to go. It's a nice clear night out tonight. Well, sorry, it's overcast, however it's not supposed to rain. There's no wind, at least right now, so I'm gonna leave the tarp just like this, open on the one side. I have ground cover, and it's covered on the back so that when the trains go by they don't see me here. So the water's boiling. This will be the last bit, and then I'll put the fire out because I don't need it for warmth, I just need it to cook. So I'm gonna make some coffee, and then that's it. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that now. All right, just finished eating. Just gonna finish up the last couple sips of my coffee, and then we're gonna take a look around. The one thing that I did when I came here, because I haven't been this particular area, I've been around here. There's a lot of green space in this area, which is right in the middle of the city. But I haven't been in this particular spot. So the one thing that I did make sure is I looked around and checked for, signs of any predator type animals, coyotes or anything like that. Look for droppings, look for paw prints, but I didn't see anything. So I think we should be good. I think there's enough traffic here and railroads and stuff that would probably scare them away, I think. They tend to be in another area just close by here where it's a little more quiet. But who knows? We'll see. All right, so dinner's done. There's the fire. It's pretty much out. And if you look around, you can see there's the highway behind me. You can see it kind of through the trees. You can see the cars going by. But if the lights are off, I'll be invisible over here. Over on the other side, we have a river. And on the other side of the river, there's more forest. And then there's some apartment buildings way back up there, so about a kilometer away. And over here, behind me, is the railroad tracks. You can hardly see it because there's no lights over there. The train goes by maybe about once an hour or something like that, because it's after it's late, so now it's probably like once an hour, and I don't know how late it goes, but it wouldn't be much more than that. Yeah. And then, so like I said, the river's back this way, so we could walk down there. How about that? And there's my little spot for tonight. It's well covered. It actually started spitting a little bit, but now it seems like it stopped, I think. Anyways, if it's spitting very little. So let's take a look around. Oh, if I need to do some shopping, there's a shopping cart for me. And it's kind of hard to get in here. There's these branches, low branches that have either been cut or have fallen all around here. So when you're coming in, you'll make a bit of noise coming in here. So I'll know if someone's coming in. Branches all over. And it's kind of like a little maze to get through here. And here's the river. So, just up here on the railroad tracks now. And just gonna see what my little home looks like from up here. So there it is, straight ahead. hardly notice it. And especially from a moving train, I don't think you would even suspect there was anybody down there. Any trains coming? Nope. Not at all. So let's walk over to the highway and see what it looks like from there. I think we're pretty stealthy though, and we're pretty far enough away that it you know, we can't see too much from over there. Oh, I don't know if I can make it over to the highway because it looks like we got this little stream. Well, and there's tons of bushes. So anyways, let's just take a look from up here, because this hill is in the way of most of it. Yeah, so you can't even see too much over here. Let's come around the other side. Ugh. Yeah, lots of bushes all around. Look, you can hardly see the fire and not too much smoke. And yeah, look at this. We're in the wilderness, but we're also right in the heart of the city. Yeah, it's a beautiful night out tonight. Cars going by, the lights from the city. I can hear faintly the sound of the river flowing. And a little bit of the crackle from the fire. So yeah, digging a hole down deep is really good. Keeps the fire concealed. The coals can keep burning, and then you don't see anything from the road, you don't see it from anywhere. These nice little pieces of wood, you know, 3 to 4 inches long, you just throw them in as needed, and that keeps it going. Yeah. So yeah. Got the bed all set up, ready to go. It's probably getting close to 10 o'clock, something like that. So yeah, time to hit the hay. Got a helicopter going by. Got the highway traffic. But it's all kind of soothing. All right, I think it's time to pack it in. Belly's full, warm, hydrated, feeling good. Nighty night. So that tree, it's about 20 meters from here. It must be home to at least a few raccoons. They sound like monkeys fighting in the tree. At least I think they're raccoons. I don't know if you can hear that, but it has just started to spit a little bit of sprinkles on the tarp. It's 5 in the morning, just waking up, and yeah, I was able to get back to sleep after the raccoons were making that racket. And yeah, but I think what I will do is probably try and snooze for another half an hour still, because yeah, oh, can you hear that? It's a bit of rain. I'll have to make sure that I'm completely covered and all my stuff is under the tarp. All right, so that hit the spot. I went back to sleep. It's 6:40 now, but I feel a lot better now. So yeah, I'm ready to rock and roll. Gonna maybe visit the facilities, and then take a look around here. But first things first, I'm gonna have to take care of some business. I'm gonna have to put away the sleeping bag and the sleeping pad and start packing up my stuff, just because yeah, as it gets lighter out, we just want to make sure we're all ready to go before, in case anybody comes along. Yeah, so it's almost 7 o'clock in the morning. It's yeah, it's a little bit cooler now than it was last night, but not a lot. I'm gonna guesstimate that it's about 4 degrees, something like that, 5 degrees, something like that. But yeah, overall it was a very, very, very pleasant evening, and a good sleep, and yeah, so I'm kind of wondering if I should maybe start up a little fire, because it's very quiet over here. Maybe I can have a coffee before I go. What do you think? We'll see. So I decided against the morning fire because I've heard a lot of helicopters going overhead. I'm just gonna pack it up. Actually, I'm already packed up, as you can see. And yeah, I'm gonna go to the local Timmy's and get myself a coffee. All right, let's go. And there's the fire pit after I've filled it back in with dirt and covered it up. You can't even tell there was a fire there, and that's a good thing. So nobody thinks that this place has been used, and we can use it again. Just want to thank you for coming along on this journey, and I'm going to see you on the next one, all right?